Tzav, at least a certain portion from the Parsha. He brings down from the Maimer, from Medrash Chazal, that Shimshon said, he saw something very interesting. He saw there was a lion, that he killed the lion that attacked him, and when he traveled back in the same road, he saw that the lion and the corpse of the body of the lion, there was the bees made over there a bee nest, and over there they made honey. And Shimshon came and looked at it and says, "Ma'echel yatsa meichel," from the one that eats became food, and from heart became sweet. And he was wondering about it. And the Medrash equates it to Aaron HaKohen. Aaron HaKohen is the one that eats korbanos, and now from him there was brought a korban. And that's what it says, Zeh korban Aaron. This is the korban of Aaron, which seems to be that Aaron himself is become level of a korban. And the Medrash equates it to, and in simplicity, it seems to be, what is the connection one to another one? Aaron, when he became appointed as a Kohen, there was a korban which brought for him to sanctify him and to make him holy. But the concept is, it says, V'im ochel ya'achel. There's two levels in eating. In other words, the eating of a person, that the Kohanim are eating the food, and through that, the people that brought the sacrifice, they're becoming, their tshuva is accepted. And afterwards, there's another level of eating, which is the korban on top of the mizbeach is being eaten, so to say, by the line of fire. So in other words, in eating, there's two processes. One, when the kohen eats it, and the second level is when the korban is being elevated. In other words, there's different level of how the food is being purified and being elevated. And there's different levels. But it seems to be that Aaron HaKohen is already in a level which is purified. If it's a level of purified, why does he need a korban from him? In other words, he's the one that's eating, he's the one that's elevating. So he has to be pure. Because otherwise, if he's not pure, he cannot elevate through his eating. If he's pure, what is the point of him being a korban to be elevating? And the answer is, it is correct that Aaron was a very high level, but compared to even higher level, that level can be purified and elevated as well. In other words, the example which is brought in the end of Megillah Esther, Megillah Esther in the Sofis, brings down that there's many levels and different steps how the food goes through. For example, a person eats food, he bites the food. So the first step is the teeth. The teeth taking breaks down the food to different parts, small particles. Then it goes through the stomach. In the stomach it goes another purification. Then it goes to the liver, it goes another purification. The food has to go through many different steps. So just because he went through the teeth and the teeth took it apart, that's not good enough. It needs to go to the next purification. Next, checking and seeing which part of the food should be taken, become part of a person's blood and part of a person, and which parts will be thrown away. The similar to that is, you have in the concept of Aaron, there's, even though Aaron is purified and is a very high level, but compared to even higher level, that also can become purified even compared to the higher level. And the point of it is that we constantly need to go from great to greater, and regardless of the step that we're holding, you need to reach even higher. And this is going to be, especially when Mashiach will come, that our neshamas, so to say, are going to be incarnated, or going to be going also into the Livyosan and Shorabal. And by the tzaddikim meaning it, they're going to elevate us as well, as we're going to see in next week's Pasha and Pasha Shmini.